Hello, welcome to my class. Today I would like to discuss about broadcasting. Broadcasting is very, very interesting topic. In any interview, you can expect to get questions from the broadcasting. So, if you don't know Python and suddenly you get this question, what is broadcasting? So, mm, I think she will say that it is nothing but sending informations to different recipients over internet. It's nothing but broadcasting. Now, okay, this concept is okay. Uh, your explanation is okay, but this thing is, this is not the exact definition in light of Python. Now, what is this Python? Now, Python is a programming language. It is written in C. It is basically object-oriented programming language, but it is not a pure object-oriented programming language like Smalltalk. So, it is written in C. At the same time, it is much much slower than C. At the same time, it is capable to do arithmetic operations well, as because it can handle large dimensions of array or matrix. Now NumPy, I think all of you heard about this. NumPy is very very popular because it can handle array properly. So I would like to discuss about broadcasting. So what I am doing, let us first import NumPy. Once you import this NumPy, so next thing is what you can do, you declare an array. Okay, let us consider this. There is another array. Okay, and let us consider terms are 5 comma 6 comma 7. Now this question arises: is can we add this to array? Well, let us consider, so z is equal to a plus b. So what you can do, sum of this array is z. Okay. Now, if you print it, you will get this output. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So the summation is 6, 8, 10. Now, if you watch carefully, the summation of the two array, it is 1 plus 5, 6, 2 plus 6, 8, 3 plus 7, 10. So addition of array is nothing but the element wise addition. First element of array A corresponding to first element of array B, second element of array A corresponding second element of array B, third element of array A corresponding to third element of array B. So if you add one by one element wise addition, you will get 6. Now let us consider the dimension of this one is B. If you change it, let us create this way: 5 comma 6 comma 7 comma 8. Now I want to add element A and element, means array A and array B. So let us consider Z is equal to A plus B. Now if you get this screen, now this one, sum of and is If you run it, let's see. So it is throwing an error. Now let's see. The first summation is okay. A plus B. See, A is 1, 2, 3, B is 5, 6, 7. Summation is okay. The moment you are changing the dimension of B, that is one row and four column. If you check here, only one row and column, one, two, three, four. So one row, four column. So it is not in position to add, and it is throwing an error that is known as value error. Operands could not be broadcast together with shapes 3, 4. The broadcast, the term is very, very important. And this is an error. It's known as the value error. So the Python is not in position to add these two array. And what is the reason? The reason is the dimension of A is one row, three columns, but the dimension of B is one row and four columns. So you cannot add. Question arises, how can you add A and B? Because they have the different dimensions. So the first approach is two methods you can use. The first method is you can consider B reshape 4 comma 1. You are changing the dimension. So here you have the B array is 5, 6, 7, 8, so 4 columns. It is a 1D array. Now you are considering a 2D array. So it will reshape the existing array and it will assign it to a variable x. Now if you print this way, that is after reshape, what will be the value of x? Let's see. Now watch it carefully. Now the actual B, if you check here, this is only one row, four columns. But when you are reshaping it, you are getting four rows. Earlier one row, now you are getting four rows. Now the question arises, okay, now can we add? So let us consider z is equal to a plus x. That is sum of a and that is b is, so you can consider z here. So let us clear the terminal. This one. Now you can. So what exactly is happening? Now when you are changing the dimension, when you are changing the dimension, your numpy can add this error. Now you are not getting any error, the value error, and you are not getting any term that is broadcasting. So broadcasting, we can say, is nothing but to deal with array, to deal with arrays with different dimensions, and obviously efficiently we must deal with. When we are using this term efficiently means if it is a large array, then it will take a lot of memory. When you are adding these two arrays, it means it will fill a lot of memory. Okay, so you need to do it efficiently. So don't think about that is how to handle with large array because NumPy can handle it behind the curtain for you. So this is one method. That is, if you reshape the array, then you will not get any, value error. There is another approach. Let us consider x is equal to b is the original array. Now I am considering all rows, comma, numpy dot new access. Now what is the meaning of this one? Let us consider. Now we write, we put a slash here, slash n, so it is alter alternative approach. Now once you are considering this alternative approach, you write x here and you need to check what is the final shape of this array. Now if you check this alternative approach, you are getting, that is the element earlier, the b array. So what is this b array? You can just type b, enter. So this is the b array, 5 6 7 8, one row, 4 columns. And now you are having, that is an array, when you are adding a new axis, 4 rows, because 4 columns, now you are getting 4 rows. And earlier it is one dimension, now it is 2 dimension. Now the question arises, that is alternative approach, that is when you are adding a new axis or when you are reshaping, the final output is same. So the next thing is we need to check whether it can add the two elements, these two arrays, yes or no. Okay. So what I will do, is it here, slash n, see, this is all. Now when you are reshaping it and you are doing this summation, this is one way, or you can add a new axis and then you can add this figure. Basically, you are changing the dimension and you are handling. Now, in this broadcasting, you will get certain rules, and these rules you must follow. Rule number one is it will move from left to right. Right to left. Means if you check these two elements A and B, so this A is an array, B is an array. So it will move from right to left for this one, for this one. Okay. And in that case, if it finds any mismatch in dimension, then it will throw the value error. Means it will ask you to reshape it. If you reshape it, then you can work. So this is in brief the the concept behind the broadcasting. Now why broadcasting is required? Now the Python, Python is dedicated to handle large amount of data, and in Python you are supposed to deal with image processing. Now what is image? Image is nothing but a numpy array. So you consider a big image, so you will get a big numpy array. So if you want to do any arithmetic operations on this array, so what you need to do, you need to reshape it, okay, so that you could handle it efficiently. So that's the concept of the broadcasting. Okay, now I have, I don't think I have enough time. So if you have any question, then you can ask me, or you can send your queries to my email ID. I will share this email ID also, so you can send it to me. So that's all in brief. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. Thank you very much for attending my class.